Do you want to multi-purpose your wakeboard tower for more than just water sports? Like this? Are you like me and you start fishing as soon as the ice thaws in the spring and go all the way until it starts getting freezing in the fall? Well, then I think this idea might be great for you. It's something I thought up and thought I'd share with all of you. Alright everybody, we are in the garage and we are going to make this project come to life. Now what I did was I went on eBay, I think you can find them on Amazon too. I'll have the links in the description section as always where you can buy these. Now what I did was I bought a 4-rod holder. They don't make a 2-rod holder, they do make a 3, so you can play around with this however you see fit. But for my situation, I wanted a 2-rod holder. So what I did, for around 35 bucks, I picked up this 4-rod holder. It comes in tons of different colors. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this section out of this, making it a 2-rod holder. And as you can see from that intro, I have a super exciting spot I can mount it out of the boat, up high, out of the way. Now this might not be ideal for everybody, but it's an idea I had for my particular boat because I use my boat for everything from fishing to water sports to just chilling on the island. And I have to have a setup for every single one of those things, otherwise it's just going to be awkward when you're out there. So without further ado, let's get this bar cut out of here and talk more about a couple other modifications I have to do. Now for cutting this thing, what you're going to need is some sort of a cutting tool, whether it's a hand cutting tool or a power cutting tool. I like moving fast, so I'm going to use this cutter. You should have a guard on it, but I like to live dangerously. I will, however, use my super rad safety glasses from the 80s. I just don't want sparks getting in my eyes, and I should lead by example. You really should wear some safety glasses. Alright, I just put an old pair of shorts rag in my vise because I don't want to scratch up my nice new rod holders. And I'm going to cut as close as I can to this weld so there's no edge sticking out and it just looks cleaner. So that's what the first cut looks like. I'm going to go ahead with a hand file and clean these edges up so there's no sharp burrs. But before we do that, let's get this other one cut off. Alright, so now you've gone from a 4-rod holder to a 2-rod holder by cutting this little bar out. Super simple. It'd be just as easy with a handsaw, just take a little bit longer, but it'd be just as clean of a cut. Now again, as you can see from that intro, these are mounted on my wakeboard tower where my wakeboard racks normally go. There's only one other problem with these though, and that is my mount uses these wing nuts. Now, the factory hole from these, you cannot go all the way through. So the only other modification I have to do is drill this hole out bigger so that I can mount it through there. Now, you might also notice on camera that that hole is off center, and at first that was bothering me, and I thought maybe I should drill another hole in the center. But then I got to thinking, that's really not that big of a deal. If it offsets a little bit, it might make your rods easier to get to. So let's make this hole bigger so that this fits through and I can mount it on the wakeboard tower. And just like that, you now have a fishing rod holder for outside your boat, getting your poles outside of your boat. We all know that these fish and ski boats do not have a lot of room for fishing poles, especially long like musky rods or anything like that. So this is going to come in handy just to get them out of the way. Let alone you can put a pole in there while it's casted out. Just keep an eye on the lines tangling if you put two in a row. And keep in mind, if you do it similar to the way I did it here, you can cheat these angled like that. Alright, just giving it a little test here like you're in the boat fishing. Boy, I gotta say, that is really nice. Now say you're having to help somebody else that's fishing. You already casted. You can still put this in there. Help whoever needs help. Say they got a fish on the line. Or you just want to grab something on the boat. This is super nice. And I know this is nothing new, a fishing rod holder. People have been using them forever. But I personally thought this idea was really slick. I'm pretty happy with this. This is awesome. Okay, that about wraps this video up. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope it gave you a great idea. I was pretty proud of myself with this one. Maybe I'm doing something everybody's already been doing. I'm not sure. Go ahead, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if you think it was a good idea or if you've come up with a better idea yourself for some sort of a removable year-round multi-purpose system. As always, everybody, please hit that subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss future uploads. And I'm always doing stuff like this and pretty much anything else under the sun. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video.
Please subscribe to my dad's channel.